Aquarius, this is going to be your new moon reading for August 30th. And this new moon is going to be falling in Virgo. So Virgo is a nice and detailed oriented earth sign. And that's going to make us feel like we have to check our schedule books, check our appointments, maybe get some more organization going on in our life. And this is going to be one of those energies that everybody's going to feel. And it's going to fall in different parts of our lives. So where we're all going to be feeling this need to organize and get all into the details in our daily schedules, it's going to fall in a different part of everybody's chart. So, let's see where that's going to happen for you, Aquarius. And I really feel like this is going to be a good new moon. Lots of good energy coming through. We had all these eclipses and all these intense energies at the beginning of the year that I feel like this is going to be a good one. This one's going to be the one that we've been waiting for. Kind of bring us all that good feeling that new moons bring. New moons always bring openings and opportunities. Okay, right on. You've got new moon in Leo as your card, Aquarius. Now, what this says is confidence is your key to success. So around this new moon, maintaining your confidence is going to be really important for you. The king of the jungle never questions his own ability or his own decisions or anything like that. He is incredibly confident in every single move that he makes. Every decision is thoroughly thought about and in the best of his kingdom, right? Like that's the point of being the king of the jungle, is that you get to take care of everybody. So remembering that you need your confidence in order to move forward and master a project, master a career. It could even be something where you're mastering something in a relationship that maybe you needed to give a little bit more attention to. So confidence is going to be the key to success. Now, what is success? Well, it's different for everybody. So for you, Aquarius, as it's coming through to this new moon, you're going to want to really think about what success is to you. What is success to you? It's going to be different for everybody, and it's going to be different for every single Aquarius watching even. So maintaining confidence, though, around that success, that's the biggest part. That is the part that's going to help you get through the energies of this new moon and whatever comes up with it. With the Virgo new moon, it's going to open up that 6th house, service and health. So those daily activities and checkups and appointments that we do around health are also going to be important, and the services we offer and receive in our community. So keep an eye out on that stuff over this new moon. You may notice that shift or that energy change. Okay, yay, Aquarius. Let's see, we've got flow, which is a 10. We've got feeling alone, which is a 5. And then we've got a 4, opportunity beckons. Now this is a really nice mixture of energy, because in traditional tarot, this would be the cups. This would be the coin. The Leo energy would be that fire, right? And then this wheel of fortune is also fire. So really the only thing we're missing is some mental energy, and that's that swords energy. So confidence, right? It's how we think about ourselves, and that's why that mental is missing, is because your confidence might be missing. So that mental needs to get that nice little charge up. And so however you need to do that for yourself, Aquarius, it's going to be really important for your success, building that confidence. So let's actually start right in the middle, because I'm being drawn to this one right now. This one's called Feeling Alone. And this card right here could be considered chaos. The 5s always like to come in and stir it up a little bit and shake it up. And the 5s are typically going to ask you what you believe in. Now, if you believe that you're alone and you're feeling alone, what does that mean? What is that 5 of Pentacles? It's feeling left out. It's feeling like you don't see an opportunity. And with her carrying this lamp, she's done some inner work, right? Because that's that Hierophant energy. And so, a lot like the Hermit, right? We got this lantern that's going to give us that inner seeking, that seeking more to know. But she sees a light up here, and she's also got the moonlight. So what this is trying to say to you is that you don't just have to rely on this thing you're carrying around. You can rely that there's other things coming forward for you. Really important as you go into this new moon, recognize that there's no need to feel alone. You're surrounded by your own beliefs, okay? Those are the things that can keep us healthy. You may not have people in your life, but that doesn't mean that you're alone, okay? There's always a way to engage with yourself and your higher spirit and your higher knowing and really feel a lot better about it. Now, we also have this Four of Cups energy coming through, and this is another one of those where it's like you're being offered something, but it's just not good enough. All the opportunities and options in front of you, they might be great and grand and all this, but they're not for you. So you're almost considering like you would settle. Now, maintaining confidence can also get you out of this kind of energy. This Four of Cups is really like a divine moment of offering you an opportunity, which could be that new moon, but you're just not interested. Okay? And why aren't you interested? What's not worth it, right? This is something where you realize maybe that your options aren't good. Maybe you realize that the opportunity that's beckoning you're not ready for. Something's going to happen around this new moon, I feel like, Aquarius. It's going to kind of bring you inward, bring you a little bit deeper, and have you looking into what it is that you actually want. Because it feels like what you're doing right now is not what you actually want. If you look at these two cards, their backs are to us. They're looking away. And it almost looks like they have a solemn body language, right? They're not excited. They're not thrilled. One looks a little scared and nervous. And this one just looks disappointed. You know, you could tell just by the way his shoulders, everything he's leaning, just not satisfied. So when you're going into this new moon and you're running into things that just don't feel good for you, check out the opportunity that beckons. It may not look like a good opportunity from the outside, but maybe once you give it a chance, Aquarius, you're going to see that there is an actual opportunity. And I think it all relates back to your own confidence. If you aren't confident about what you're doing and the decisions you're making moving forward, you're not going to really have that opportunity to check with yourself and listen to your intuition to make sure you're actually making decisions that serve you and decisions that go along with the path that you're just trying to do. So when we move over to this is saying that something's ended for you. This would be a major arcana in a traditional tarot, and this would be the Wheel of Fortune. And if you know much about tarot, you're going to know that the Wheel of Fortune is kind of like that end of a chapter. It's not the end of the book. It's not the, last chapter. It's just a chapter. It's a chapter. It's a lesson. Something has come to completion for you or will around this new moon, Aquarius, and your advice is to flow through it. It may not be what you want, right? It may not be that feeling that you want, but regardless, change is necessary. So while something might be happening that you're just not really happy about, the advice here is to flow and build confidence. And that is really the only way to get through these two energies. Trusting your intuition and knowing that you have what it takes to get through it. As this opportunity comes and knocks on your door, this card wouldn't show up unless it was something like, hey, why aren't you liking your options? What is so wrong about the option? Is it because you don't think you can? Because that would come back to your own confidence. Not saying that the opportunity is bad, but that your own confidence isn't allowing you to see the potential. So definitely check in with yourself, Aquarius, around this new moon. I feel like there could be some of that tension around what you're believing in and the realization and the belief. Those two are going to have a little bit of conflict, right? The reality and the belief are going to kind of go to head. And you're asked to flow through it. Flow through it, build your confidence, and know what it is that you're setting out to do and know that you have what it takes. We don't get into too many situations that we can't handle. Our intuition's always talking to us, and as long as you're listening, you're going to be able to flow right through this. So when we put this into like a cycle or a circle to look at it in a different way, you can see that feeling alone is right below confidence, right? So you're not alone unless you say you are. What does somebody do who's lonely? They go and find company. If somebody's feeling lonely in a relationship, they're going to talk to their mate. If you're feeling alone in a work situation, you are going to reach out, right? But if you don't make those action moves, that's going to be on you to deal with, and you may be left with some options that you're just not really thrilled with. And that's usually because we didn't do the action up front, or sometimes things just come in and swiftly change because it's the end. And there's nothing you can do about that. When it ends here, that means something no longer serves you and it just needs to be done. It's kind of like divine intervention. We felt it's done. We kind of know it's done, but we haven't made any action. Divine intervention comes through and says, all right, we will move this for you. So a lot of times when those abrupt endings or this and that come through, that's what's going on. But the Wheel of Fortune always comes with that little bit of sprinkled luck. Okay, so whatever it is you're going to be going through, know that you have luck on your side, Aquarius. Regardless of what's happening, you're going to have that luck, and you have this advice to build your confidence. And that is the key to success. It says it right there. Confidence is the key to success. And that will be your success, Aquarius. And obviously different for everybody. Now, I'll be doing the monthly readings and posting those right around when this new moon's happening. So come back and check, subscribe, hit the bell button so you're updated when I post new content. And, you know, please subscribe. I'm really new to doing this on YouTube. This is actually my first round of videos. So I would love to get the word out there and spread all this joy and abundance and, you know, information. I love to just learn more and see how these energies are affecting people. So definitely subscribe, comment, share, like, you know, all that good stuff. Because that's how we can build the conversation and get some things going with this learning. I just want to learn more, so much more. Okay, what do we got? The High Priestess, yes. So this is that another trust your gut. Trust your intuition. If you're not listening to your intuition, Aquarius, you're doing yourself a disservice. The High Priestess, she knows all of it. She knows what's going to happen, what's not going to happen, how the path is going to lay out, and the options before you, and potential endings, right? It's already written in this card. And the suggestion of this card is to trust. Trust in your own belief. Okay? That's all of this. It's trusting in yourself. You don't need to feel alone because you have this higher power and this higher knowing. And you don't need to feel like you can't do something with this confidence. You have the ability because you've been given the ability. Whatever's happening right now seems to be something that's supposed to happen. You know, kind of like that meant to be. I don't really like to use those words like that, destiny or whatever, because people can take those words and twist them all around. But what I'm trying to say is that as uncomfortable as some of this ending may feel, it had to happen. It just had to happen for your best interest, because where you were prior to this new moon is just not serving you anymore. You've outgrown it. And this is that indicator of saying, yes, something new is coming through. Trust it. Go with the flow. Build up that confidence. Okay? Because there is an opportunity coming around this new moon. And it's going to be, you know, big. It could be really big. This could be, you know, a work matter. This could be a creative project where you're just not feeling like you're getting everything. This could be a romantic relationship. But the overall message here for you, Aquarius, is confidence and flow. And I think that that's the main thing to take away from this reading, is that you need to have confidence and you need to flow through some of these changes. Even if they feel super rough, you know, it's really important to just take it and go with it. If you allow your perceptions and negative thoughts to slow you down, you're just doing yourself a disservice, and that really crumbles the confidence, right? When we're sabotaging ourselves. So it also makes us kind of weary about making our own decisions. So don't do that to yourself, Aquarius, because you have what it takes to get through whatever's coming for you. Okay? And it's supposed to be a really good new moon according to the astrology and all the things that are happening around this new moon. However, we always make it what we want it to be, right? So if you go in thinking that it's just going to be bad, you just might get bad. But if you go in recognizing that you can have that higher confidence because you're going to trust, that confidence and trust is going to help you flow through any of this rougher energy. And we all go through it. We all hit the 4s and the 5s and the 7s. And some of those energies can just be a little bit uncomfortable because it's new. And that's it. So definitely come back and check out your September readings. I think they're going to be really stellar. I'm excited about it. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Thanks.